so in this video we're going to talk very much about the golf swing, and particularly when it comes to clearing the hips. Now, what needs to happen, okay, which is a really important thing that we're going to sort of go over, is the interaction between basically your sort of pelvis and your legs. Okay, now what should happen inside the golf swing is that the first part of the backswing position should be led by upper body, okay, and then as you continue to rotate through the upper body, your chest. So by the time you get to the takeaway, your lower body will have rotated, but it'd be pretty minimal, right? We're not looking for this, we're looking for obviously therefore less, and that's key. Now, as I've done that, and then I continue to rotate through my upper body, as I kind of get, past left arm parallel, then I'm going to allow my pelvis to rotate more from a sort of conscious level. But what you want to do is turn the pelvis like this. So see the way I'm keeping my head still? Okay, so if I go bum, 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 this way. Okay, and that would trigger a state of internal hip rotation. You'd be able to shift your weight without moving off the golf ball. You create tilts. There's huge amounts of endless benefits to this. The thing that I want to focus on though is what happens next, because this is the area that most amateur golfers really struggle with in terms of starting the downswing. And what needs to happen when you start the downswing is the opposite, right? So as I start the downswing, my lower body, my pelvis is going to move into the direction back in towards my lead leg, like so. Now, eventually you'd want to be able to do this type of movement where your head would stay still. This would create separation, and you want to be in this type of position when the club is parallel towards the ground, like so. Now, we won't go into it today, but then as you hit the ball, left leg straightens, it creates a tilt and you hit it. Pelvis into leg. A good way to experience this is bring your left foot in front of you, keep your head really still, and then just concentrate on allowing through the lower body. See what I'm doing here? Okay, and what you should notice is when you do this and you turn to the sort of maximum whilst keeping your head still, I'm going to move my upper body just so you guys can really see how much rotation is happening here, is you'll feel like there's a huge amount of weight pressure building underneath the left leg. And that's what happens, and that's what you need. Okay, most golfers move everything. They sort of straighten the leg, they move the hips. That's why this always ends up looking a bit weird. You've got to turn the pelvis into the leg, like so. Now, when you can do this, then reposition your feet back into a sort of orthodox parallel alignment, and then you can, sort of demonstrate a backswing. And see what I'm doing? It's exactly the same movement. Boom. And that's a really important thing, because, getting that sort of feedback of the correct positions is absolutely critical. And being able to turn the pelvis into the leg, coming in towards that downswing position, is key. Pelvis into leg at this stage in the swing, and then from here, you can just allow that leg to straighten. Keep your head on the back of the ball, and it will just make a huge difference. See you soon.